started this business because I lost a friend in Iraq on New Year's Day, 2005. I wasn't with him at the time of his death, but his passing in combat inspired me to get into making a better product, making a American-made better product, so that is why I started the company.
American-made, in the heartland. RMA Armament is a manufacturer of body armor that's made right here in our backyard, Centerville, Iowa. It's a company that takes its customers' safety and satisfaction very seriously.
I talk with a lot of law enforcement, military personnel, civilians, and they're just glad they can call in and talk to somebody, not a robot or an automated voice machine. So we've got people here that actually answer the phones, talk to people about the products. I've worked several jobs in the area. They're just not to this caliber. You get a lot of freedom here, but everybody knows that the product they're making is serious, so everybody knows what needs done, when it needs done.
Blake started out RMA like a lot of other great American businesses, right out of his garage.
So I started this company back in 2013, and in my garage, like pretty much all the good American companies start out. And from 2013 to 2016, I was located on Rock Island Arsenal, which is in Illinois. So I started on the Arsenal, and an opportunity came up here in Centerville with the old National Guard Armory building, the building that we're currently in, came up, and there was some local economic development funds that was there available, and some other incentives tax incentives that I took advantage of at the time. And in early 2016, I closed down an office that I had RMA in because I outsourced all the manufacturing to another company in Iowa. Broke relations with that company and moved my operations from Rock Island Arsenal to Centerville. It took about 6 to 8 months-ish to get everything set up, reset back up, I should say, and get our manufacturing flow down and hire new employees and train new employees. And about 6 to 8 months later, we got operations back up and running, and that's where we are today. This is home, and this is where we're going to stay. So it's a little bit nostalgic, and I think a perfect crossover going from a National Guard armory to a manufacturing facility that produces body armor for law enforcement, military, and civilians.
One of the biggest challenges they faced was making sure that the electrical grid in the building could handle all the heavy machinery.
I'd probably say our largest setback was the electrical. That was a much bigger task than what we thought, because the presses and the machinery out there eats a lot of juice. So we had to put in significantly more time and money into beefing up the electrical grid than I initially prepared. So that was more of a financial setback and a time setback as well.
RMA was even in the path of the tornado in 2017, and much like the armor they produce, the armory kept them safe and secure.
The tornado went through in 2017, and we lost a pine tree. So Wells next door and Lee Container behind us, they suffered millions of dollars in damages, and this building is double-walled, solid stone, thick fortress, castle.
So you might be wondering, just as I myself wondered, how do you even make body armor?
So when you get into all your polyethylenes, your different types of ceramics, the science and technology that goes into those products that make it is extremely difficult. And also, the process that we do here is crucial and vital. If your temperatures are off, your times and tonnages are off, it could greatly hinder ballistic performance to the point where the product might not work.
And with that process comes a rigorous testing and R&D cycle, along with keeping up standards and certifications.
NIJ, we are certified on some of our models. NIJ just released a brand new standard that's come out, the 07 standard. Previously, the '06 standard is going to be obsolete here in a couple years. So we're going to be recertifying some old models that we had, and we're going to be certifying some new models that we're coming out with.
Body armor is a great life-saving piece of gear for law enforcement and military personnel. But should a civilian get body armor?
So I think it's every American citizen's right, and definitely every American citizen's duty to protect themselves. So with that being said, armor up. Go to rmadefense.com, look at all the different kits and options that we have. There's different types of armor for different types of ballistic threats that are out there. You can cherry pick what you want. All the information is listed in case you're confused or don't know what you're looking at. We've got quite a bit of information packed on the website to help you navigate through the waters of what you want. And I highly recommend that you protect yourself and get armor. rmadefense.com.
For Tummel Radio, I'm Carl Davis.